Why did they invent vibranium for the comics? What did they start using that for?
Uh, I think for a couple different reasons. Like, I think from a comic book storytelling perspective, the like Stan Lee and Jack Kirby wanted to make an African country be like Shangri-La, sort of like a mystical place that's hidden that everybody wants to find. And
Okay.
so, and that's the kind of the where the Black Panther idea came from, like a place that has like incredible technology, and like that's of course there's a racial components in there, and we'll probably
Mhm.
bring those up in a little bit, but it's like incredible technology in a place you wouldn't expect it. And so I think after a while they started thinking, okay, how can we create like what created this special ability? What created these amazing things? And so Vibranium kind of came up. And so at first I think Vibranium was kind of like a catch-all. So like
Mhm.
it was first called anti-metal, but then it kind of eventually figured out what it could do. And
Mm.
there's no metal like that in the real world. So it's like it's a pretty cool invention. Like, what would it be like if we had a metal that by nature could absorb energies? Like, it would change our entire society.
Yeah.
Vibrations is probably one of the things that destroy technology and causes problems, and that's one of the things that we'd have to adjust constantly. Like cars, if you have a brand car, then a car would pretty much last forever because it wouldn't ever like shake apart or
Well,
need fixing. And so,
yeah, and
it's
car
so
crashes would be
yeah,
much
nothing.
easier.
Yeah, car crashes would be like boom, and you wouldn't feel it. So it would change our entire society.
Yeah.
And so if you imagine if you had a metal like that,
Mhm.
everybody would want it. So there you go.
Okay.
So vibranium. It's really neat. I think it's somewhat overused, just in the movies itself and everything else. But it's fun. So, but again, it's not the only special metal in the Marvel comics. There's many other special metals. The one
Oh,
that
the only
most
other one I know of is adamantium.
yeah, adamantium is probably the most well known. I was doing my research for this podcast. I was trying to figure out when they would introduce adamantium into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. So, unfortunately,
Whenever the X-Men come,
whenever.
yeah, whenever that happens.
But Wolverine's not the only one that has adamantium.
Oh,
Just
okay.
to be clear,
Well, he's
but
the only one I know of, so
he's the most well known. Yeah, of
yeah.
course.